Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 31 years since the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda, and 31 years in which we have analyzed over and over how this genocide unfolded, in which we have codified the lessons learned, including with the establishment of the mandate of my office, and with the frameworks embedded in the integral structures of the African Union, including the newly created position of the AU Special Envoy on the Prevention of Genocide and Mass Atrocities. My office actively worked with the African Union Commission to integrate risk factors for genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity into its continental early warning system, as well as those of the regional economic communities. We have also worked closely with the International Conference on the Great Lakes and its members to advance the implementation of the ICGLR protocol on the prevention and punishment of the crime of genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and all forms of discrimination. The protocol requires its member states to put in place national mechanisms for the prevention of these crimes. So far, 10 countries established national committees, the most recent one being Zambia in September 2022. Let me mention that in 2024, Zambia also became a state party to the 1948 Genocide Convention. I urge those AU member states that have not acceded to the Genocide Convention to consider signing the treaty as part of our efforts to prevent and punish this heinous crime. Distinguished guests, while the commitment of never again and of ensuring the prevention of genocide and other atrocity crimes is structurally there, the scourge of hate speech, which incites hate crimes and fuels genocidal ideologies, remains a dark and persistent stain on our past and our present. While we see it in many places across the world, it is horrifying and a profound affront to our collective consciousness to see it surging on the African continent, especially in the ongoing crisis in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo and Sudan, among others. Hate speech, targeting ethnic, religious, and other minority groups are insidiously spreading. Often amplified by modern technology and media, it creates a climate of fear and distrust, laying the groundwork for acts of violence. And when it is used to deny or distort past genocides, it can also prevent reconciliation and can sow the seeds of future atrocity crimes. Hate speech and genocidal ideologies have no borders. The seeds of hatred, when planted anywhere, threaten the peace and security of us all. Just think of the perpetrators of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda, hiding in many different countries in Africa and across the world, carrying the genocide ideology with them. And the many extremists across the world taking a twisted inspiration from them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a collective and historical responsibility to act in time and prevent the spread of hateful narratives. We know, indeed, that hate speech is an indicator for genocide and can also trigger this heinous crime. And by addressing hate speech timely and resolutely, we can better prevent genocide and other atrocity crimes, by which I mean war crimes and crimes against humanity. We have the structures and frameworks in place. We have the knowledge and tools. We must insist on the will and power to use them, implement them, and safeguard the sustainable peace of the continent, of the world, and of the future generations whose lives should never be at risk. We owe it to the memory and lives of those killed 31 years ago in Rwanda, as well as in many other places of the world. We owe it to the many whose lives are in peril today. Thank you.